It's that time again. Here I am. It is September 15th, 2018, here in northern Colorado. I wish that I had more optimistic news to report. Unfortunately, sadly, I don't. The number of mass animal deaths that End of Times Prophecy is recording has escalated to the point where they are no longer able to record every entry because there just are too many. I'm on here again one more time to appeal to you to do whatever you can in your power. Make all of those around you aware of what is happening. We are in the midst of losing so many species of creatures that it is incredible. We're talking about the entire collapse of our food chain as we know it. Not only our food chain, but the chain of life. Do you realize that we are actually on that chain? We have very few natural predators per se, but we are on that chain. Think about that for a moment as I read to you where I left off. The last video was in April of this year, and since that time this list has grown and grown, as I said, exponentially, to the point where the poor people that are trying to keep this up can no longer record every single entry. And we are now sitting in September, the middle of September, and this list goes on and on and on. Just so that you can get a little taste of this, I want to continue to read from where I left off at in April. And I'll read a few of these, because I think it's very important that you pay attention. April 23rd, 2018, tons of dead sea worms wash ashore in Los Lagos, Chile. April 24th, mass die-off of penguins continuing along the coast of New Zealand. April 25th, 1,500 cattle dead due to wildfires in Oklahoma, America. April 26th, 50 dead dolphins have washed ashore in the past 2 months on the coast of Crimea. April 30th, 6.4 tons of dead fish wash up on a beach in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. May 1st, 30,000 dead fish wash up in a harbor in Baltimore, America. May 2nd, tons of fish suddenly die in fish farms on the Thai Binh River in Vietnam. May 2nd, 700 pheasants dead due to disease in Armakba, Australia. May 3rd, mass die-off of fish in Lake Taba, Indonesia. Have you heard about any of these? If you have, you would be of the minority. Most people don't hear anything about these events when they happen. This is deliberate, I believe. This is a deliberate denial of giving us the information we need to know that the world could be dying around us. Not could be, I'm sorry. Not could be, is dying around us. And yet, I feel like when I talk to people, they don't understand the gravity of the situation. Do you not understand that these numbers represent the death of repopulation? When we have these numbers in decline, what do you think that does to the reproduction statistics? If we wipe out tons of fish, then in a sense we really wipe out tons more fish for the coming years. It takes years for this cycle to replenish itself, for this food supply to be back to the numbers that it once was, if it ever gets there. Let me continue. This is so sad. May 5th, 191 dead horses found due to drought in Arizona, in America. This is in America. May 6th, 2,279 geese killed due to avian flu in Yunlin County, Taiwan. Millions of jellyfish wash up around the coast of Malta on May 6th of this year. Massive fish kill in fish farms in Bulacan, Philippines. Can you imagine? Massive fish kill in May, and they're now faced with a devastating typhoon. May 7th, hundreds of dead salmon found washed up on a beach in Port Lincoln, Australia. May 7th, thousands of dead fish wash up on a lake in Alberta, Canada. And this goes on and on. This just makes me so sad. But also, if I'm completely honest, this makes me fearful. This makes me very, very fearful for the future. May 13th, 1,400 dead turtles found during the past year in Sao Paulo, Brazil. May 15th, 200 tons of fish died due to drought in Tabasco, Mexico. May 16th, hundreds of dead fish appearing in lakes all around Minnesota in America. Tens of thousands of dead fish wash up on a shore of a lake in Texas in America on May 21st. May 22nd, 1,500 tons of fish die in La Nha River, Dang Mae, Vietnam. May 25th, ten tons of fish died in Tahoe Lake, Benin. The time is now. Make yourself aware. Prepare yourselves. Prepare your family. Do what you can. Do your part. Thanks for listening.